It disappears. Of course, the question on everybody's mind, what would Ernest Holmes say? I have a beautiful reading today from Living the Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. We are all surrounded by a certain amount of skepticism and doubt, and perhaps many people think that what we believe is all nonsense. We as an organization, as a faith, we as an organization are surrounded by a certain amount of skepticism and doubt, and perhaps many people think that what we believe is all nonsense. I have people in my life that believe that what I believe is all nonsense, which is fine. This should not disturb us in the least. We are to know that we are working independently with God or the great law of good. Whether we are working for ourselves or our family or our friends or the whole world, every affirmative spiritual statement we make will have some power. Isn't that wonderful? Whether we're working for ourselves or our friends, our family, or the whole world, every affirmative spiritual statement we make will have some power. Capital P on that, by the way. An invisible law of good will be acting upon it. You have no one to prove this to but yourself. You have no one to prove this to but yourself. But if you do prove it to yourself, no doubt your friends will begin to ask you what it's all about. Why? Because they'll see you frolicking around in your life, being happy. That's unfortunately unusual these days. So your friends will ask you what's all about. You have no authority for what you do other than the authority of what happens when you do it. You have no authority for what you do other than the authority of what happens when you do that. We call that manifestations. We know that when we pray, when we put our mind towards something, something happens, something shifts, and we call that a manifestation or a demonstration. Answered prayer is another way to put that. We have nothing to give the world unless we have first proved it. The blind cannot leave the blind. But alone with truth, one man can pass from weakness into strength, from fear into faith, and from defeat into success. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that wonderful? So my invitation to each of us, my friends, it's to spend this week being skeptical. Take a look at the doubtful areas. Let us all take a look at the doubt-filled areas of our lives and look at them through new eyes, through seeking information, through seeking the good, through knowing that the entire universe has got our back, and how might that be showing up even in this situation right here, right now. How about we take that into prayer? So taking a moment to turn within and knowing together there is one power, there is one presence, there is one life. That life is the life of spirit, it is God's life. That life of spirit is the life of each one in this room, watching this video, in the world. In fact, everything that we see in this manifest universe, one song, is God made manifest. There is no separation between us and every other person on this planet. There is no separation between us and Spirit, God. And in fact, the entire universe does have our back. So it is from this place of knowing that I speak my word. I know that each and every one of us approaches the world in a new way this week. I know we approach it seeking information about how Spirit, God, life is supporting us. I know that this information is clear and easy to find, and I know that with each discovery, faith is built bigger, broader, and stronger. Each one is affected because of being here today, and affected in a beautiful, brilliant, shining way. For this and so much more, I am entirely thankful and grateful. So it is in this gratitude that I release my word into law, knowing it is already done. And I invite you to anchor this with me by saying, and so it is. So be it. Thank you, my friends. Mm-hmm.
Good morning and happy Sunday, everyone. My name is Melissa Tuff, and I am a practitioner here at the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral.
Woohoo!
And it is my great pleasure to bring you our tithing opportunity today. So, now is our opportunity to show gratitude for all that has transpired here today. And we offer several ways for you to give. You can text your tithe to 239 320 3820. You can utilize the PayPal option by visiting PayPal and entering in PayPal at cslcapecoral.org. You can visit our website at cslcapecoral.org, and you can set up an automatic transfer of funds on a weekly, bi-weekly, or a monthly basis, or you can just click the little donate button on our page. You can also mail a check, and that would be to Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral at 406 Southeast 24th Avenue, Cape Coral, Florida, 33990. And you can also support your center through your shopping with Amazon. Just visit smile.amazon.com and select the Center for Spiritual Living Cape Coral as your charity of choice. So now I invite you, I'm sorry, before I get to that, there's also, I forget we're meeting in person now, so there's also buckets at the back of the room for you to put your donations in on your way out, if you wouldn't mind. And now, if you would like to take your tithe and hold it in your hands if you have it available, and if not, please join me in placing your hands over your heart as I speak our tithing affirmation. Today, I know the activity of divine abundance is at work in my life and the life of this center. I give and receive generously as I live in the flow of bountiful good. And now I speak a word of blessing over these tithes. With appreciation and love, I accept these offerings and gifts. Divine love through me blesses each gift and each giver. I know that all that has been given here circulates to do great works both within this spiritual community and the world at large. Standing in gratitude, I release these words, so please join me in saying, and so it is.
Okay, just a single announcement again. Midweek tune-up continues, both on the Zoom. You can join us from home on Zoom. Our meeting number is 239-574-6463, which is our phone number here, so it's kind of easy to remember. If you forget it or are somewhere, just find our phone number. That's our Zoom meeting number. We meet Wednesdays from noon until 1:30. You can also join me here at the center if you'd like. And so we have a screen up with people that are joining us virtually, and then we do have some people that come and join me in a circle. So I invite you to that Wednesdays at noon here at the center. Now it's time to stand in the light. When we stand in the light, we stand knowing the truth of a situation, what we want to see in a situation. So I am standing in the light celebrating Leland, whose appearance day is tomorrow. I am so grateful for Leland's appearance in my life, in this world, and just, I know, Leland, that you're going to have the best birthday ever, leading to the best year ever. are safe. I'm standing in the light for my godson John, knowing he and his wife are safe. I'm standing in the light for each and every member of our community. I miss y'all so much, and I look forward to our coming back together again. I'm also standing in the light for all the unspoken prayers. And as I speak a word of blessing over all these intentions, whether stated, thought, I know that the one mind that connects us all has heard it all. It is received. It is being transformed, transmuted into safety, into health, into well-being, into joy, into peace, into all things good and all things God. For this and so much more, I am eternally grateful and thankful. I release my word, and so it is.
We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let peace, we let wash over us. Oh, we let it be. We let joy, wash
Have a good week. All righty, the ushers will guide you guys out so that we do it in a safe manner. So.